Today's opinion, which I think is kind of an unpopular one, I'm probably gonna have some people bitching about stuff down in the comments below, is about how I don't think servers should be tipped. Hear me out. Before you dislike or leave the video, what I'm trying to say is not that they don't deserve to be paid for their work. I'm saying we should not pay them minimum wage of $2.75 and have them rely on getting tips to make all their money. No, I think that's juvenile. That's stupid. I work with a lot of people who are servers or waitresses or waiters or whatever have you, and they're always just like, every day is a gamble because you never know how much money you're gonna make. That is complete bull. Okay, if you're going to work and you are doing your job, you're busting your ass serving people, cleaning up the tables and bringing out food and dealing with asshole customers that do not respect you in any way whatsoever, and then they stiff you on the tip. You could come home with $20 after a 9-hour shift, and then you're like, well, even my paycheck is going to be crap because I get paid $2.85 an hour. That entire day of all that stress, all that bullshit, all that crap you had to endure, all the smiles you had to force out, and all the people you had to avoid knocking the fuck out, worth nothing because nobody tipped you that day because you didn't get anything. Now I know they have like their communal tips where all the tips are collected together and then they're distributed evenly among all the servers, but that's kind of dumb because then the servers who are slacking, not doing their job, get paid just the same as the people who are getting paid a shitload of money. Why is this system in place? It makes the whole thing needlessly complicated. Now, I understand they're all just like, well, if you're just getting paid your wage, and you might not be nice to the customers. They want you to be nice to the customers and cater to them. That way they tip you better. But you could do that all day long and still get tipped shit. Because guess what? People are poor. Nobody has $25 to tip you. Nobody has that money. If they do, they're not going to do it because that's how they have their money because they don't tip that much. It baffles me that we're on this kind of system. Why not just have the servers make the state minimum wage and then the good servers who do good jobs, who get good surveys, good recommendations, people are complimenting about them, get a raise and get paid more than the servers who are mediocre, are average, or are poor workers. So the people who are poor workers are rude to customers, they don't have a job anymore. Fire them. You know, why do people have to go to work and rely on other people's generosity for them doing their job when they're doing their job just the same either way? If they're they don't know. It's a gamble. They have no idea what they're going to get tipped by the end, and they're just hoping that this table is really nice, or that this table appreciates how much work they're putting in, or that they're not going to be super mad because they were a minute late with their water. You know? All that rides on your tips. It's crazy. And then by eliminating that, we eliminate people, one, going out and spending more money that they didn't want to on food. Just like, oh yeah, it's $25 for my meal. Oh, shit, I forgot. Now I gotta pay the percentage in tip. Now it's up to $32, and I didn't want to spend that. Now I spent extra money just to make sure that they get their appropriate tip. We always tip good. We always tip like, we tip the proper percentage, if not more. I don't know what it is. It's like 20, 25% or whatever have you. We always tip good because we know what it's like to work in a restaurant. Again, it's just like on the server side, they shouldn't have to rely on your tips to survive. They should just rely on the payment for the job that they're doing, okay, already. And then for people going out to eat, we shouldn't have to be pressured to pay people more money for the job that they're doing. Why not just give them a wage? Just give them a regular wage. I know they get paid minimum wage, but minimum wage for servers is, like I said, less than $3 fucking. It's just, it blows my mind that we do this. It just adds so much needless stress on both sides. Because then, if you forget to tip, you are the world's worst person. If you don't leave any tip, they will fucking hate you. And you will hate yourself if you forget to tip. You go, shit, I forgot. Oh, I've driven back to places to make sure I dropped my tip off because I have to. That's gas I wasted bringing back the tip because I'm a decent person. It's extra money that you shouldn't have to be spending when they should just be getting paid a regular amount, okay? And it's an additional stress. You don't have to be an asshole because you can't afford to tip a lot, or because you forgot to tip, or whatever. Or you don't have to be a show-off by tipping them a lot, you know? I think tipping should always be an optional thing. If you think that they did a good job with their service, you can give them additional money. Okay? Just like when it comes to like YouTube or gaming or streaming. You know, some people are sponsored, they're playing games, they get paid to play games by YouTube or whatever platform they're on, or they have sponsorships or advertisements, whatever they have you. You know, they get paid to that anyway, and then you give them extra money. That's like, awesome, you appreciate that I'm doing my job well, and I appreciate you giving me extra money. It should be the same thing, you know? Get paid anyway for doing the job that you're doing. You're getting paid to do a job, get paid right, and then if someone wants to give you more money, then they're an awesome person, and then you know you did a good job because they gave you extra money. Get rid of this whole tip thing. It is just stupid.